How Kamala Harris can save her vice presidency while attacks on Harris because she bought a piece of cake in Chicago or because of how she pronounced the word "but" on a recent trip to France are standard partisan attacks against a politician who has a good chance of being the future Democratic nominee for president. As the highest-ranking woman of color in American political history, Harris also faces a different kind of scrutiny and criticism. Nonetheless, Harris is not entirely blameless. She has flubbed interviews on important issues such as immigration and has clearly failed to emerge as a major player in the administration.
Harris's struggles create a significant dilemma for the Democratic Party as the 2024 election looms 3 years away. There is a lot that can, and will, change between now and 2024, but there are also some certainties. Biden will be old enough that, at the very least, his health and age will be a major campaign issue even if his opponent is former President Donald Trump, who is only a few years younger.
If, for whatever reason, Biden does not run again in 2024, as the sitting vice president, Harris will be the front-runner for the nomination. Even if her poll numbers are low, a competitive primary could be particularly divisive as whoever ran against Harris would have to aggressively go after a high-profile African-American woman, a move of dubious political wisdom or benefit for a party that relies on African-American women as their backbone. That is a primary fight that most Democrats would like to avoid. The bill will lead to many new projects that will bring investment and jobs all over the country. Every time ground is broken on a new project, such as on bridges and highways in Michigan, rural broadband in Texas or Georgia, or faster Amtrak trains in the Northeast Corridor, Harris should be present and explain why it will benefit the community in question. The American people will begin to associate her not with the border or her lack of influence within the White House, but with important accomplishments for their community. Trips to the locations of these infrastructure projects would also give Harris exposure in local media outlets, which are still important in various parts of the country. The interviews and media availabilities during these trips would provide her an opportunity to flesh out and explain the projects in question and why it is good for the community or state she is visiting. Traveling around the country this way would also give Harris the opportunity to build relationships with local Democratic Party organizations and the people in those organizations who, at the state level, are extremely important in primaries. Some of these visits would be linked to fundraising for state parties, which would further strengthen the bond between Harris and local Democratic Party organizations.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe